The only thing I struggle with is cigarettes. I'm not smoking them now, and I don't think I'll smoke them for a while because once you get COVID and you start breathing, you go, motherfucker. I don't want to. I won't go back to cigarettes. But like 11 years of nothing.
That's tremendous.
It's good. Yeah, I'm pumped about that. I'm happy about that.
It's funny, when I first started doing coke, I was 16. The first time I did coke, and the first couple times I did it, I wasn't getting high. I thought it was a joke.
That's right. Yeah.
I thought it was a joke on me. I'm like, you know how Saturday Night Live, people said it was fucking hysterical? I would run home to watch it and go, this ain't funny.
Yeah.
This ain't fucking funny. Samurai. I mean, I love Belushi, but that shit just wasn't funny to me at that age. So I thought it was part of the big joke on Uncle Joey. Like, it's a big fucking joke. Nobody gets high on this shit. Right. And I would pay another $50 for a half gram. Try it again and nothing. Right. And it wasn't until one night that we mugged Steady Freddy at Putnam Fuel and we got an 8-ball that I started drinking Michelob Lights and my jaw started going. And I'm like, finally, after fucking 9 months, I'm getting high on this shit. I must have thrown $2,000 at this fucking dealer for nothing. It was nothing. But once I started getting high, it was tremendous.
Yeah.
Then I drank with it all the time. I loved it.
We used to do it in our office because we were mortgage guys, and it was good to we'd blast lines right off the desk.
How long did you stay up for? How many nights was your record?
I think my record was close to 3.
That's what was my record. 3 fucking
close to
nights.
3.
Think how happy you are now.
Yeah.
That you're not doing a 3-day as a fucking comic. Let me tell you something. As a comic, the worst thing you could have is a monkey on your back.
That's true.
And go on the road. It's a horrible thing. And I told people that if I still had the monkey on my back, I would have gone on the road every weekend.
Right.
That's what you do. You go on the road, you snort coke, you fucking pick up freaks on the road, and you do what you do. But thank God. Like, I still remember getting fucking high in Beaumont, Texas, out of all the weird places, eating 30 Valiums for the weekend, 10 mil, and just, so my last run on the road was sober, reefer and edibles. Right. But I could still wake up at 7 and make radio. It's not like you get coked up and at 6:30 you got to call the radio station and tell them you're not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. I had some MSG last night. You got to make up some fun. You got to call Jim Norton and tell him at 6 in the morning, I'm not going to make it. I had MSG. Because that's what usually happened to me. Right. And it wasn't even snorting coke. It was just you get off the plane, you're living in California hours, and you come to New York, you're up till 4 in the fucking morning. Right. And they want you in radio at 7:30. You're like, shit, I didn't fall asleep till 5 last night. It must have been the MSG.
It was a General Tao's chicken.
It was a General Tao's chicken and shit.
Yeah, but I'm happy to not be doing it. Like, to not be doing it is good.
Absolutely. Man, it blocks you as a comic.
Yes.
Comics think that, for years, Tim Dillon, I did not quit snorting coke because I thought the funniness would go out the fucking window. Right. I thought it made me wild on stage, and I thought it made me edgier on stage. It gave me like an edgier. It's like when somebody takes a picture with a cigarette in their mouth. Right. Yeah, they're like, look at me. They're trying to look edgy, or will they take a picture with a Budweiser in their hand, with somebody else with a Budweiser in their hand. Right. It's the same thing when you're doing comedy. I mean, if you're a young comic and you're snorting or doing pills, I'll tell you what, and you're having a good time, I ain't mad at you. But if you really want your comedy to soar, because I think the comedy blocks, I think the cocaine and the drugs block your heart from your mind, like to put your heart really into your sets. I remember when I was doing coke, I really couldn't put my heart into a set. That's correct. It wouldn't go through. Like my heart wouldn't go through. It would just be words.
It's a block. You said it perfectly. It blocks you. And in life, in general, that's what it does, right? So in life, across the board, it blocks who you truly are, your true capabilities, your true potential from being realized, because you are a science experiment at that point. You are different. You're altered. You're changed. You're on a drug. And you're being impacted by the substance. So you're an experiment. You don't know what you're going to do. And that's like when I used to hang out with people and I would see them and they would be using a lot of drugs. I'd go, that person is becoming the drug. They're not even them anymore. It's like they're, little by little, whoever they are is is just becoming you just become like you're taken over by this monster, and you just exist to get the drug. Your legs and arms are just to get on phones and to drive cars to get the drug. It's crazy when you think about it like that. Your operating system's hijacked, and literally your entire day, or everything you think about, everything you do, it's all to just procure this substance and do it. And it's a binary existence. You're either high or you're not. You're happy or you're not. And I did that for a long time, and it's good to not be in that position now.
14 fucking years for me. I have no regrets.
Right.
I couldn't snort a line of coke now if you fucking paid me. I don't care if you forced me to snort it off the girl's pussy from fucking that hot chick that's like 50 years old that used to date Pete, whatever his name is, Davison. I don't care. I can't even imagine what it would feel like now. I have a hard time with alcohol now.
Right.
Since I moved here. I drank a fucking claw one day. Yeah. I almost had a fucking heart attack. Alcohol really doesn't agree with Uncle Joey.
Yeah. Yeah, you're at the point now, it's probably like you have your weed, you have an occasional stop at Carvel, that's it. You know, we all pick our poisons, and thank God that, yours are manageable.
I like that you're a Carvel guy. I see you posting the Fluffy the cakes.
Yeah, Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale.
Yeah, there's nothing better. It's the best ice cream in the United States. I'll talk shit to anybody that denies that.
It's fucking crazy. I was sitting with these parents.
Yeah.
And they said, "What are you going to do after the game?" I go, "This is about a month ago. I'm going to Carvel." And they go, "What's that?" Oh, and I go, "Motherfucker, you grew up in Newark. You don't know what the fuck Carvel is?" Yeah. And he's like, "Nah, we go to a place called Sundays." Listen, that's done.
Yeah.
That's done. We're Carvel people. I'm fucking Team Carvel, cocksucker. I'm with Tom Carvel since 1973.
Yeah.
I've been running with Carvel. How you going to break? My loyalty is fucking Carvel. But I saw on your Instagram, you always post them when you're on the East Coast.
And I'm on the East Coast. It's my favorite thing to do when I get on Long Island. That's it. I mean, it's like that was when you were growing up in Long Island. If you were good, you got Carvel. Your parents would go. If you were good, you could get Carvel. That's how they would bribe us. They'd go, "We'll go to Carvel, just behave. We'll go to Carvel on the way home, just shut up." And you would have to behave for the day, and then you would get Carvel on the way back. And that was how they just kept us alive.
I got to tell you what, Tim Dillon, I know you're a fucking professional. I don't mean to bring this up. I know you like your food. Where I'm living in South Jersey, believe it or not, you know me, I'm a fucking loyal follower of Carvel.
Yeah, right.
But there's a place on the 9 in Freehold called Jersey Freeze. Not fucking bad, Tim Dillon.
Okay.
Not fucking bad. I went the last time I was there, as I was pulling in, Bruce Springsteen was pulling out.
Really?
People were chasing with cameras and shit. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Wow.
And they're like, you missed Bruce Springsteen. I'm like, holy fuck.